Hey guys, welcome to our movie review.
Yeah, this one isn't like your typical your dad's movie review.
Yeah, that's right. We're doing a little bit of something different. We're doing a surprise wheel.
Hmm.
Me and Ethan, we both chose from 11 different movies
Hmm.
and we put them in a wheel and we say which one's it going to choose. Now, I was
We've
thinking,
we've both put 11 in. Is that the case?
yeah, you did 11 and so I did 11, I
Okay,
think.
makes sense.
I was thinking, should we briefly go through the list? Like
We might as well.
you explain your picks, I'll explain mine.
Okay,
I'll share the screen. Here we have it.
okay. So, um, Northman, because it's by the same guy who made The Lighthouse.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So, and I like The Lighthouse. So, I
Yeah, I love
think
the
Northman would be
lighthouse as
cool.
well.
Interstellar. I've only
Wait,
seen.
hold on. Does who stars in the Northman?
I actually have no idea, but I think that like the main guy is quite well known. Man, Northman cast. Oh, Bjork's in it.
Really?
Anya Taylor-Joy's in it.
Really?
Yeah.
This
Alexander
is gonna be
Skarsgård's in it. Willem Dafoe's in it. I didn't know that.
this is gonna
Ethan
be
Hawke.
amazing.
There's some quite big names in there.
Whoa, yeah,
Nicole Kidman.
cool. I
Right.
I've heard of it. Continue your
Came
list.
out last year, and
Yeah,
I didn't even know that it was in cinemas. I thought it was just like a
I
straight
heard
to
of it.
stream purposes.
If I knew Bjork was in it, then I'd have seen it.
Okay. Interstellar. I've only watched
Yeah.
half of, but I've obviously heard it's really good.
Is that Christopher Nolan?
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah,
Sci-fi Christopher Nolan.
yeah, I've kind of half watched this like in the background, but I'd like to
Yeah.
watch this again. So, The
Sorry, I've got
Mist,
noodles.
Noodle Break.
Noodle break. Okay, so The Mist is just one of my favorite sort of horror films.
Yeah, I've
Uh,
seen a bit of it.
I've got the Stephen King. It's actually here.
Oh, wait. Am I thinking of the same thing?
So Stephen King's. It's not actually called The Mist. It's called Skeleton Crew. It's a
Oh,
collection of sort of shorter stories. And The Mist
oh,
is one of the longer ones in it.
cool,
Uh, so I'm looking forward to eventually getting to that book.
cool.
What's next?
Top
Top Secret.
Secret.
I actually don't remember what this is at all.
It rings a bell.
Top Secret. Top Secret film. Val Kilmer's in it
Hmm,
of Batman fame.
really?
Wait, was Val Kilmer Batman?
Was he? No, he must have been someone else, right? In Batman.
Sure. Who's
I
Val
have no
Kilmer
idea. No
Batman?
idea.
No, he was Batman. He was Batman in Batman Forever.
Really? I thought that was George
No, Mike.
Clooney.
No, Michael Clooney. Jesus, George Clooney's in the one afterwards.
Oh, really? I thought it was been both of them.
Yeah, it's Michael Keaton, then it's Val Kilmer, and then it's George Clooney.
I didn't know that.
Um. Anyway, Top Secret. What's it about?
It's a secret. I
Oh,
don't know.
after falling in love during a music festival, a young American singer becomes involved in a plot to rescue a scientist before he creates a dangerous weapon. I think it was one of those like classically like funny films.
Oh yeah.
Sunshine on Lathe is about the Proclaimers, as far as
All
I'm
right.
aware.
Cool.
And I quite like the Proclaimers songs, so I might like
Yeah.
the film.
Cool.
Melancholia is just a film that I've heard is good. I don't particularly know what it's about.
Okay.
Um,
I don't think I've heard of it.
should I read a synopsis?
Just tell me what genre it is.
Melancholia. It is maybe sci-fi,
Cool.
apocalyptic drama art. There you go.
Whoa.
It's got Kirsten Dunst in it.
Awesome.
Um, Annihilation. I've not. I really wanted to watch as soon as I watched it once. I wanted to rewatch it as soon as I
Mm-hmm.
finished it. Because it's one of those like really weird, sort of more cosmic-y horror type things,
Mm-hmm.
which I like. Mad God, obviously we
Yeah.
both are familiar with.
Yeah,
Well, not
that.
familiar, but we both want to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Lord of the
Lotter,
Rings.
that's the lottery, that one.
Lottery, the
I just
movie.
thought I'd play that.
Guess we're
Um,
sort of playing a lottery right now.
Whoa, yeah, we are. Okay, Lord of the Rings, yeah. So my poster, I've already watched it once, but you've never seen it,
Never.
and that makes me really excited for you to see it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I think I'd watched the first one like several times before I committed to watching them all.
Yeah.
Just like it was on TV or we had the DVD, so we watched it.
Yeah, the only thing I've seen is the first Hobbit film.
I've never seen the Hobbit films.
Yeah, I saw it in cinema. I remember thinking it was fine.
Yeah, apparently they're not really great.
Yeah.
Little break. And Midsummer is just a film that I've heard is really good.
I've heard of that. Is it a horror?
I think so. I think if it's not horror, it's definitely a thriller.
Mm-hmm.
And
And
then
Killer Bean,
Killer
that was kind of
Bean.
my.
Yeah, it was your suggestion for my list.
Wait, I don't even know if this is on Amazon Prime, is it? It might just be on
It,
YouTube.
it is definitely on YouTube.
Well, we'll find a way. We'll make it work.
Yeah, Killer Bean, internationally renowned,
Mm-hmm.
virtually on the same level of as like a Neil Breen film.
Yeah.
So, what are your
Just
picks, Ryan?
right. Let me go through these quick. Royal Tenenbaums is
I've
who's
heard of
that
it.
guy called? Who's that guy called that did
Who's that guy?
Grand Budapest?
Ralph Fiennes.
No, the director.
Wes Anderson, not Wes Thingy, as you kept saying in the
Yeah,
video.
yeah.
Right, you said that before we started watching it.
Oh, did I?
You said Wes, whatever his name was. I thought
Craven.
you were just making a joke.
Wes Craven instead of Wes
Yeah, Wes
Anderson.
Craven. I thought you were just making a joke.
No, I got him mixed up, I guess. Yeah, I think I've just always heard about this film. Don't really know much about it, but other
Hmm.
than I think it stars Ben Stiller.
Okay.
A Town Called Panic. I've wanted to watch this for ages.
I've never heard of
Um,
that.
you'd think you'd probably like it. It's
Oh,
got
yeah.
like a weird stop motion
Okay.
look. Be Kind Rewind. I heard about that like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Starring
You
Jack
messaged
Black.
me in the morning about this, didn't you?
Yeah.
And I responded quite early in the morning as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I had written it in my notes while I was half asleep, and I called it "Be Kind and Unwind." And then I realized when you said about watching it that it wasn't called that, and I changed it before I sent you my list.
All right. I think I think that phrase "Be Kind Rewind" is something. I mean, this is actually something I've kind of made up, but I think it's true. But I think it's about like I think this is a slogan that old video stores would have, old like
Oh,
VHS, because like
yeah, rewind your tapes before you bring them back.
yeah, I think that's what
Mm,
that means, and that's sort of about what the film's about.
okay.
Um, Fight Club. I saw that years ago, and I remember thinking it was very good, and
And I
it's
have to
on
see it
it's on
eventually.
your poster, so
It is.
and it's a good film, and I'd like to. It does something. The film does something kind of cool that
Right.
I didn't even notice the first time. So,
Okay.
um, Evil Dead.
Also on my
Yeah,
poster.
yeah. I just think this will be fun for us to watch because it's one of
Yeah.
those films. Um, I really like these films. Um, David Lynch's Dune. Um, because we're Lynch nuts,
Yeah, this could either
and
be Lynch's Dune could either be amazing or really, really bad.
yeah. Um,
I'm leaning
Cooling.
towards amazing because I at least like the source material.
Yeah, and we like Lynch, so
Yeah.
could be good. But he says it's his worst thing he's ever done.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then we've got a film called Cruel Intentions, which I've wanted to watch for a little while.
Right.
Mostly just because it stars Sarah Michelle Gellar, who I like.
I
But
don't know if I know who that is.
um, she's um, she's Daphne from the Scooby Doo films.
Oh, okay.
Um, but all I'm saying is this might be fun to watch. I don't know. This is another one that I don't really know anything about other than I thought this could be cool.
Mhm.
Revenge of the Nerds.
Yep, sounds like a banger.
Um, I um, I I found this fun just because I was looking up stuff about John Goodman and he's in this,
Really?
and this looked funny. This looked like something we'd like.
Mm.
Um, Billy Madison. I've never seen. Have you seen it?
Question: is this Adam Sandler?
Yeah, it's a
I've never
golf
seen
one.
it. I just know that it's at the start of like all of his films.
Yeah, I
And
think
he
it was
was
like
terrific.
yeah. Um, I thought I had seen this, but I think I've only seen like what's the other one?
Um, Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, and Waterboy.
Mm.
Clerks, which is Kevin Smith film.
Okay.
This is like
Oh, wait. I was thinking of Kevin James. Never mind.
no this is like
Ah,
a renowned indie film. Like it's really low budget, and it was kind of a pioneer of the genre.
okay.
And Donnie Darko, which
Heard of it.
is that on your poster?
Does he have the ears?
There's a rabbit character in it. Yeah.
Hmm. I don't think it is on my list.
All I'm saying is I kind of watched this before,
Hmm.
but I didn't watch all of it.
Right.
But there's actually like some lore behind the events of this film that
Well, like real life lore.
no in the
Oh,
story,
okay.
and it's all
Is
I'm
it
saying
like
is
Five Nights at Freddy's too?
it is um
Oh my lord.
um but yeah, this is just another one that I thought it'd be fun to watch and all that stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess we better get to it and stop
Yeah.
stalling.
What you should do, right, is you should shuffle. You see at the top where
Shuffle.
it says shuffle, and it'll
Uh
like because all of mine are on one side and all of yours are on
oh
one
yeah,
side.
like that.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, you
But it,
ready?
but it was.
Do I press this?
I don't know. Oh, oh, ooh.
Okay, clerks.
Clerks it is.
Awesome.
Pretty
Right,
cool.
right. Um, are you prepared? Do you have any? Do you know anything about this?
Never heard of it.
Have you not?
No.
There's the third one recently came out.
Oh.
Yeah,
Did it get sort of picked up by like a bigger company if it started off as an indie film?
something like that. It's like if you were to look up like indie films to watch, this would be like number one probably.
Okay, okay, okay.
Um,
I'm excited to go in with no knowledge.
yeah. Let's just get into it. I don't really know much about it other than
What are you expecting to give it out of 10? Let's say this.
what I'm expecting to think it's good, but I'm expecting not to be blown away by it. But I
Okay,
might be wrong. I might be totally wrong. This might end up being my new favorite, or we might
could
think
be.
it's laughably garbage.
Yeah, dog ass.
Yep, and foul
Uh,
smelling.
my I am warning you with peace and love.
This will be dog
My
ass. Sorry, go ahead.
my theoretical out of 10 is going to be. I'm going to be optimistic. I'm going to give it an 8 ahead of time.
8. Whoa.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lower my expectations so that when I watch it, I'm even more surprised. I
Okay.
think this is gonna be like a real chore. Like I think this is gonna be like a 2 out of 10.
Yeah.
Okay. Um,
This is going to be the Titanic Return of the what is it? Return to the
The
Titanic.
legend goes on.
Legend goes on. Yeah, this is going to be that of indie films.
Yeah. Right. Have you got it on Amazon Prime?
Oh yeah, I forgot I'd have to buy it.
Okay. We'll stop the recording. Well, I mean, we'll keep this Zoom going, but we'll stop this recording.
Okay.
All right. Bye, people.
Bye, guys.
See you after the Clerks. Right. We just watched Clerks.
Yeah, Clerks, directed by Kevin Smith,
Yep.
recorded by Kevin Smith, written by Kevin Smith.
Yep. Can I get you to go first?
Yeah, sure.
Out of 10, and also what you liked, what you didn't like, etc.
So what was my prediction? My prediction was an 8 out of 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
My end like conclusive final result is
Yeah.
an 8 out of 10. I
Whoa.
predicted it.
Whoa.
So right at the start, I was like, okay, this is kind of funny, but I'm not like getting it. I'm not like it's not resonating with me. And then as it went through, as just more weird shit kept happening, I was
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, I'm really enjoying this film. And just so many like random like one-off gags happened.
Mm-hmm.
And I just
Yeah.
thought these are good. Like
Mm-hmm.
the guy who was just fucking like rolling eggs. The guy who
Yeah.
went to the back. All just
Yeah.
the weird customers. They made it for me.
Mm-hmm.
And the video rental guy, he Randall, he made me laugh quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Just because he was like so like self like conflicting. He would just say something and then get him to agree with it, and then go like, "That's weird, actually."
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Silent Bob and the other guy outside, they were
Yeah.
great.
Jay, I think his name is.
Was his name Jay? And the
Jay and
guy who
Silent
was
Bob.
like really high and was just like, and he got in the ambulance
Yeah.
right at the end.
Oh
Him, I
yeah.
love him.
Yeah.
And this is going to be my letterbox
Mm-hmm.
review. So
Mm-hmm.
4 out of 5
Mm-hmm.
featured like 100% of my favorite words ever.
Yeah.
How did they do this?
Yeah.
How did they know?
Mm-hmm.
Catharsis, that's
Mm-hmm.
one of my favorite words. Ostensibly, one of my
Mm-hmm.
favorite words. Quandary, one of my favorite words. How did they do it? How did they know?
Great minds think alike, I
Yeah,
guess.
exactly.
Kevin Smith.
Hit me up.
He's got a great
My number
vocabulary.
is
7.
20. 7.
All right. Is that the end of it? Any criticisms? Anything that pump it up
Criticisms.
more?
It definitely didn't go on too long, so I can't complain
Yeah.
about that. It was in black and white, which I thought was a weird choice, but I guess they were trying to sort of stand out as like, well, we're an indie film, so there's not a lot of chance of like us getting big off this. But maybe if we do black and white, like this will like make us like look a little bit out of the ordinary indie film.
Yeah. Do you think so?
Yeah, but it didn't really bother me.
Yeah.
Other than that, my one complaint is that sometimes it really did feel like they were reading off like a script. Obviously, they weren't actually
Yeah.
reading off the script.
Yeah.
It was just how fast they were saying it. Like
I
it's
agree with
normal
that.
conversation like flow.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a criticism for me, but I do agree with that. I'm trying to think.
I just took it as it was part of like the identity of the film.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm trying to think if it was in color, would that change the film? And I think
I
it
think
kind
it would.
of would. I think, and this is my
I
this
think it
is
would make it worse.
yeah, right now as I'm thinking of it, do you think it gives it this more kind of cartoony-ish quality to make it black and white?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? But like, the shadows are more dark and it seems a bit more flat. Do you know what I mean by that?
What I thought it made me think of was because it's black and white, you aren't focusing as much as like on the environment or like,
Yeah.
oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. You're focusing on just like what's being said, what's like what you can actually see
Yeah.
and what is like moving.
Yeah, it almost sort of helped visually for like the gags.
Yeah. Like when he like rolls over the car and shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, go on.
For me, this might be a 9 out of 10, or
Oh
I
wow.
could I could maybe go 9.5 to be honest.
Woohoo!
This is definitely my type of comedy film.
That's high.
Um, this is this is a little bit similar to Napoleon Dynamite, as in it's one of those films that the plot is as meandering as the characters in the world. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
Like
I've
it's
not
just
seen Napoleon Dynamite all the way
yeah,
through, but I agree for this film.
yeah, it's kind of like the
That's why I said I'm
characters.
interested to see how this ends
Yeah.
because I couldn't in my head like work out like a through line.
Hmm. And there was kind of, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was
He
with
kind
like
of,
his relationships.
the main guy, he was kind of this uptight guy.
Yeah.
Um, and then by the end of it, people just have to sit down with him and say, "Don't take stuff so seriously." And then by the end, he seems like he's a little bit,
Yeah, he's ready to change.
yeah.
He's ready to
Um,
not shit his pants.
so yeah, this was exactly my type of comedy. So many things that I laughed at. I think the thing that's gonna stick with me the most is I think it was Jay who did this gag, but he just enters the screen and then just farts. Do you remember that? I was laughing
Wait,
crazy at
was
this bit.
is that what he did? I didn't even realize that he farted.
Yeah, did you not realize what I was laughing at?
No,
It was the bit.
I thought he just came in like guns blazing.
Let's rewind the tape. I'm sure that's what happened. Can I go? Can I go and find
Yeah,
this
yeah,
again?
yeah, yeah. Go find it.
You're on. You've still got it up, right?
My microphone keeps like changing. Can you still hear me?
Think so.
This is really weird. My like microphone keeps switching to not what I want it to be.
I think it was at this bit.
Nah, it was before this, I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
that I love
I
that.
didn't realize they
Yeah,
farted.
I was laughing so much at that bit.
That's so funny.
Ah, man. Um.
Oh,
So yeah, and also there was quite. It is quite. Because it's low budget and because obviously a lot of this just takes place in that one location.
yeah,
Um. They have to make it quite dialogue heavy at parts, and
yeah,
I like that. I think a lot of my
yeah.
favorite films have that, and a lot of Coen Brothers stuff has that, where they're
Mhm.
kind of talking fast, and it almost feels like you're watching a play or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Um, in this film, the reason I rate it high is that I felt like it made that it made its way past the point of it just being funny to the
Hmm.
point where it was, it had heart because, you know, near the end there was quite a bit of drama, you know,
Yeah.
with his
There was
girlfriend.
some consequences, yeah.
Yeah. And there's kind of a whole message in it about like don't take, there's kind of this world of just these slackers, and
Yeah.
the message ended up just kind of being, I don't know, just don't be too serious like that guy. Um and for me that was, comedy films are susceptible to just being, it was funny, but it didn't really have that high. It was just funny
Yeah, it
and
didn't
kind
leave an
of,
impact.
it was kind of just like, I guess, like surface. But yeah, I thought it made its way to also just being interesting, and all the characters were dead funny. Um,
Yeah. There are a bountiful range of
yeah,
just random
yeah,
characters.
and it made me, it kind of inspired me. It made me think we could do this, and we kind of do this
Yes.
because like our thing that we've got at the minute with Urge
Yeah.
could be kind of like this, really.
Yeah.
Like if we take all those videos in this Urge series, and then kind of ended up being a film or something.
Hmm.
Um, do you relate to that? Do you know what I mean by that?
Yeah. I also just read
Yeah,
your review for Raising Arizona.
yeah, and I felt the same thing about that.
Hmm.
That's a Coen Brothers film, by the way. That's
Oh,
dead
is it?
funny.
Okay.
That's dead funny. Um, so yeah, I
Don't
really
look where
liked
I
it.
am. Don't look where I am.
I felt like I felt like I've been influenced by this without knowing it. Like
Right.
I
Okay.
feel like some of the
Do you
things
reckon
I
the
already
next time we
like.
record something, I'll be like, wait a minute.
Yeah, because it makes me think that like things that I already like or things that I like comedy wise were inspired by this, and I didn't know.
Hmm.
I know that Mega 64 really like this director in this film,
Okay.
and it makes me
There's a
think it was
film that I
impactful, and I
know
didn't
that
know.
Kevin Smith has done, and I can't figure out what it is. I need to figure out what it is.
Is it the Walrus or whatever? Tusk.
Oh, did he do that?
Yeah,
I didn't know that, but
yeah.
I have been told to watch it by my aunt.
Really?
Yes.
Should we put that on our list then?
Yeah.
I have heard that Kevin Smith, in some people's opinions, like didn't end up like later in his career, didn't end up sort of being who you'd think he'd be. He didn't
Hmm.
end up. Some people say he went downhill or something, but we'll have
Right.
to. Do you
Yeah, we'll
remember?
have to.
I watched a film called Red Mist. Do you remember that? Was it called
Yeah.
Red
Wait,
Mist? Was it?
that does ring a
No,
bell.
no. It's called Red Summer. No, Red Mist is a creepy pasta. Wait,
Oh,
what was it called now? Red. Come on, let's look at this up. Kevin
uh,
Smith, Red
Kevin Smith.
State.
Red State. Yeah.
Um, about this like weird religious cult,
Yeah.
and I said I didn't really rate it because it was too sort of how would I put this violent in a real way, you know, for me.
Right.
But it also there are parts of that you can see that he's got a style,
Right.
especially
Okay.
with how characters speak.
Hmm.
Um, but anyway, so that's pretty much it. I
I'm
was
trying to find what he was in that I know.
pleasantly surprised.
Apparently, he was in Lego Batman 3, the video game,
Oh, really?
as Kevin Smith.
Oh, yeah, yeah, because he's involved in comics as well.
Oh, is he? He's
Yeah,
in Phineas and Ferb. We talked. I said about
yeah,
this
yeah,
about Silent Bob.
yeah.
Is there anything that I actually? He was in Dougal.
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 There's a Jay and Silent Bob cartoon
That was
movie.
apparently the first thing he acted in. Clerks.
Yeah, I think that was one of the first things he made.
Yeah, it must have been. He
Teenage Mutant
also
Ninja
he
Turtles.
co-produced on something. Let me see. Let me see what this was. He co-produced something that I was like, whoa, I didn't know he did that. Goodwill Hunting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which I told my
Wait,
mum to watch recently.
do you know there's a film called Dougal
Yeah, I
about the
just saw
dog
this.
from
Yeah, that's the film.
right? Wait. I'm confused now. Is Dougal a different film to Magic Roundabout?
Yes, Dougal is just the character in Magic Roundabout.
And then did he get his own film?
I guess.
I've
I
never
didn't know
seen Dougal.
this.
I've never seen this.
No, I've not either. I've seen Magic Roundabout.
Yeah, I have. Right. I mean, have we got anything else to say? Not really.
No, just
I
remember to
was,
put a tusk on the wheel, and then we can spin it next time.
yeah. Um, I was gonna say, when when we do one, should we like replace it with another? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Add a
yeah, that
new
makes
one.
sense. Yeah, yeah.
Awesome. Um. Anyway, so yeah, great, good stuff.
Good film.
That
All
was
in all,
amazing.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm glad I enjoyed it. I'm glad I warmed up to it.
yeah, because I think years and years ago, when I was maybe like 15, I tried watching it and I got like 10 minutes in and then stopped
Hmm.
for whatever reason. And it made me think, oh, I remember not
Not like.
continuing it, so maybe I'll not
Oh,
like
okay.
it.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else you want to say?
Um, I'll actually mention this when we start recording. No, I'm good.
All right. Bye,
Bye,
viewers.
guys.